Our topic for today is what are some love stories? A fan submitted a story. Rita had been quite busy these days. Making rounds of government offices had worn out her chap pals. Still, she had faith that the sitting bureaucrats would pay heed to the plight of the poor villagers who had been deprived of their rightful share of piped water. Their only fault was that their village was somehow missed out from the government register during a survey conducted long ago. Rita stood firmly with the villagers to help them claim their rights. This afternoon, Rita was angry at the indifference of the officials. It had run into years since she had tried to gather all documents and complete the formalities. Now they had changed the presiding officer. She had to explain the matter to him all over again. Even though she was assured with the reputation the new officer had, she didn't like flaming her expectations as it had borne no fruits earlier. She had an appointment this afternoon. The officers' meeting lasted longer than expected, so she had to wait for extra hours. She was called in now. She entered the room with an irritated mood which soon got vanished and a flash flood of old memories rushed in. They had not seen each other in all these years. How could they? They had promised that they wouldn't try that, and both were famous for keeping their words. Amit tried recovering from the most beautiful shock of his life and came forward to hold Rita in his arms. But he became aware of their surroundings soon and offered her a seat. Both couldn't utter a word as the overwhelming emotions engulfed their heart, filled their eyes with tears and choked their throats. After all, it had been more than 20 years that they had come face to face with each other. Both could only mumble some words as the infinite number of thoughts stayed disarrayed in their minds. They decided to go out and talk, as anyway it were the last office hours. Rita and Amit had fallen for each other at their college in their 20s. But they had to part their ways because of their distinctly different priorities in life. Their high level of understanding and respect for each other's dreams had given them the courage to take the decision of parting. They wanted to give each other full chances to live their life the way they wished. They had decided that they would restart their love life only when they meet again without any deliberate effort from any of the sides. So had happened. None had inquired about the other all these years. They weren't even sure if they were alive. But now, the fortune had brought them together again, just as it happened more than 20 years ago. Rita was but anxious. She had devoted her life for the cause of social service. She had often missed Amit in these years. At times she even longed for a companion. But she was determined to keep her word. Moreover, her service didn't give her much scope for thinking of a family life. But this wasn't the case with Amit. He had an established government post. He might even have been pressurized by his parents to raise a family. But he wasn't that obedient anyway. Rita was talking all this to herself and trying to assure herself that everything remained the same as it did before some 20 years. Just then the car stopped near a restaurant. Amit sent away the driver. They booked a table inside and then let open their feelings. As the two in their late 40s tried to organize their overwhelming emotions into words, they were clearly set with the first question. Did it work out? Like their plan to live only to fulfill their ambitious dreams till they met next time and refuel the love engines only then? Had everything gone as planned? Rita said first. I'm the same and have stood by my words. She was anxious inside for what reply she was going to get. Amit burst into tears soon. Rita's heart thumped all the more fast. Amit tried to reach his pocket to get something. It was his wallet. He always kept Rita's photo in it along with his parents back then. Was the case same now? And then Rita too bursted into tears as Amit showed the same. The duo had kept their love brightly lit despite being years away from each other and had fought all odds for the same. Fast forward 2 months, I was enjoying my favorite butterscotch ice cream at their marriage party.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.